Hi, everybody. Welcome. This is our introduction to YEA. And whoever invited you, thank you guys. Thank you for the for inviting people to come and see what YEA is all about. And this is a platform, guys. This call right here is where you get to say what it is you're up to in your life. So we know. And who you are and where you're from and who invited you so we can thank the people that are inviting people. Guys, we have 212 new registrations for October. This is unheard of. It's not ever. We've had 102, okay? Is how many what which was our record. And now
Record, yeah.
we have so
I'm
many.
so excited to see how many show up, Carol, because
No, there's Keith.
even in our welcome calls, we
Okay.
only had like 7 or 8
Yes,
show up, and now we have like 20 and 40 on
absolutely.
these calls.
Yep.
And it's hard to get to each and every one to hear all the amazing projects and
Oh,
things that they're out to fulfill in the world. It's
incredible.
just
It's incredible. And
thank you
it just,
guys. Thank you for
yes,
believing in YEA. We sure do.
yeah. Thank you for sharing it, guys. And please, paying the new people that are here, please, you still have time to share this with your communities. Okay.
Yeah.
This is free to all of Africa, guys. And other countries. The only ones that are really paying for this right now is the US and Canada. And that is something that they have been doing. So it's not something I'm changing. Okay. But all of
And
Africa
that's how we can offer this program
for free.
at at full scholarship
Yes,
because we are a paid program.
we are. And um and guys, you get a coach for the whole program. For 9 weeks you get a coach, and that coach, I will tell you now, they will become your best friends. You will not want to not be in contact with them because they are your partners to succeed and to thrive in your life and in this program. Okay. And so I have some people that I want to just quickly introduce them, because, and please, Stephen, will you please put coach? Will you rename yourself and put coach? Actually, I can do that for you really quickly.
I can do it if you've made me
Okay, yeah, that would
co-host.
be great. Okay, and then, so anyway, yeah, Coach Fred's on there, but Coach Fred, you are not, you are a coach,
Oh, he's
you
not a
are a
coach anymore.
co-facilitator.
He's
Please, please put your name on there so people know who you are. Joniva, you are a coach in the program. Please make sure you put your name on there so everyone knows you are coaching in this program.
And then can we put our country? I'm gonna
Yes,
put
please put your
Uganda
country. I put in
or Kenya
Florida.
under
Mhm.
Stephen.
Okay, wonderful. All right, so guys, yeah, this is so exciting, but over 200 people have registered for this program now. Now, will 200 show up? No. But guys, I'm declaring we will have 100 in this program. We're going to beat our we had 67 in our last program. We will have 100. I'm declaring 100 that we will have consistently, that will show up consistently in the program. Okay? Um, anyway, I see a lot of new faces, but I want to introduce some people to you. Number one, I want to introduce Christy to you. She is the head coach for this program. That means she coaches the coaches who are going to be working with all the students, guys. She's amazing. You want to get to know her, whether you're a student or not, and not a coach. Please reach out, get to know these people. They can and will make a difference in your life. Okay. And then number two, Keith. Keith, hey, you.
So
Vernon
happy
Keith
to see
Sims.
you, buddy.
Yes. Please unmute and say hi to everyone. But he is my head coach. And guys, he's been a head coach in this program for a very long time when it was just the North America program before we went to Africa. And I want to shout him out because he is who got us into Africa. Guys,
It's all his fault, guys.
it's all his fault that we are here in 37 countries in Africa.
So happy about that.
He opened that door, and then Christy kicked it wide open in that she
Well, I was in competition,
so
like
people.
I'm in Africa. What's he thinking?
I know. So Keith, come say hi to everyone.
Please.
Greetings, everyone. Greetings, everyone. It's wonderful to be here with you all. Payne, I'm looking forward to getting back to Harare and come visit with you. And everyone else, looking forward to getting to know you so much better and help facilitate your experience, your wonderful experience that you have to look forward to here in Y.E.A. Thank you all for being here and sharing yourselves and your communities here with your new community.
Yeah.
Appreciate you very much.
Thank you, Keith. Thank you so much.
Thank
guys,
you for all you do, Keith.
Please reach out to these head coaches, reach out to the coaches. Even if they're not your coach, reach out to them. They will make a difference in your life. You want to get to know these people. One of the things, guys, in this program is this is all about networking with one another. This is all about collaborating with one another. You have an NGO, you have a CBO, you have a project, you have a nonprofit, whatever it is you have. These, oh, hold on. We got
somebody's broadcasting.
Yeah, and we can't do that, guys. So we got to end this. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Can't screen share while we're on this call, okay? Unless you clear it with me so I know what you're going to screen share. All right. So anyway, guys, yeah, we are all about connecting with other people, because if you can go so much further if you collaborate with somebody that is going in the same direction you are. And guys, we're all going in the same direction, because here's the deal. We all want to thrive in our lives. We don't want to survive and struggle in our lives. We want to thrive in our lives. And we all deserve to thrive. So in this program, you get that. That's a mindset, guys. When you have a mindset that you're going to struggle and survive, that's a mindset. You do not want to live with that mindset, because I promise you, it is not your friend, and it will not give you what you want in your life. Okay. So in this 10-week program that we have, you learn to create thriving mindsets that replace those old ones that were probably just given to you. You didn't even create them. They just were given to you. People told you you're going to struggle and survive in life, and you bought it. Don't buy it. Don't settle. You deserve to thrive. Okay. All right.
And I like what you say, Carol. I like that you say, don't say what you don't want. Say what you do want.
Yes. Yeah.
Focus on what you want.
Yes.
Declare that.
Absolutely. And guys,
anyway, I just love the pillars, and those were two.
Thank you. In our program, we teach, don't speak what you don't want in your life, and shout what you do want in your life, so many people know and can open doors for you. Because you know what, Payne? You could be sitting right next to me, and if I'm not declaring and telling you what I want in my life, what I want in my life, and what I'm committed to and passionate about, you could have the perfect resource for me. And if I didn't tell you, you wouldn't be able to share it with me. You are somebody that works with young people, lots and lots of young people. And you and I just had a conversation, and you sharing that with me, Huh, I was just able to open the door for you to join our youth empowerment program. Yes.
So powerful.
And that's how it works, guys. That's how it works. Okay. All right. So there's some other people I want to introduce, and then we're going to have people introduce themselves. Okay. All right. So some of the people that I want to introduce here, I want to introduce Joneva. A lot of you know him. A lot of you have been invited by him. A lot of you have been invited by him. Joneva, come say hi to everyone.
Hi everyone.
I love it.
It's just great and awesome to see all of you here. Together, let's thrive.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Joneva, and thank you for your big heart that you share this with so many people. And guys, just that you know, I have created YEA country directors that live in other countries that want to take YEA into their country if they choose in their own language, but their own time zone. And Joneva is one of those. And he is my partner. We absolutely partner in what we are up to. He runs WhatsApp, he runs global gathering of champions. And if you've been invited, boy, you are blessed because it is invitation. And it's for people that are champions in their lives, that are taking things on in their lives. And guys, we all can be that. I promise you, we can all be that. So if you are invited to that group, just know you're in a special place, okay? And he invites people to my group. I invite people to his group, and he and I partner in sharing transformation everywhere, okay? All right. Thank you. Thank you again, Joneva, for everybody that you have invited here. Every time every time I have a new face, I say, who invited you? Oh, Uncle Joneva. It's wild. It is absolutely wild. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. There are a couple more people I want to introduce really quickly, and that is, let's see, where did I see her? Megan, come in. Guys, there's an amazing thing that we've created inside of YEA, really. But it's called Women Empowered Across the World. And it's a podcast. And these are my podcast hosts. And they are very, very special women. Please, please reach out to them. Find out who they are. Megan, come introduce yourself. Say what you're up to.
Thanks, Carol. Hi, everyone. Afternoon from Cape Town, South Africa. And as Carol mentioned, I am one of the podcast hosts on the Women Empowered Across the World podcast that we have going. And please join us in that space. It's been most enlightening and most inspirational to have all of these women share their stories. All of us are doing that, and we are taking on guests at the moment, and we've started recording with our guests and airing those shows as well. So that's amazing. And then just a little bit more about me. I am an English literacy tutor. I'm working towards opening my youth academy shortly, which is very firmly entrenched in literacy, but also added to that essential life skills to make sure that we are raising healthy and holistic people who are going to be contributing to our world one day. And aside from that, I'm a multi-passionate entrepreneur. So thank you. Nice to be here.
Really great. Thank you, Megan. Thank you. Okay. Oh, I see Susie. Okay, Wumi, please unmute. And guys, Wumi is one of those country directors in Nigeria. Wumi Peters, please come introduce yourself, say what you do, what you're up to, and so that people know who you are. Okay. Oh, and she's one of the podcast hosts for Empowered Across the World.
Yes. Oh, thank you very much. I hope you can hear me. Okay.
We can.
Hello, everyone. My name is. Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Wumi Peters. Always wonderful to be here and meeting every amazing person on here. So my name is Wumi Peters and I'm Nigerian. I'm in Nigeria. So I'm the regional I'm an educational sorry about that. So I run SQL College of ICT, and I'm an educational counselor. And also I have a project, Girls in Tech, just coming up, just a project I've been working on for quite some time. And I'm super excited to have it going on because of Y.E.A. motivation, sincerely. I've read all of the beautiful things and watch everything that we're doing here, and really am motivated. And also, I'm the director for Y.E.A. in Nigeria, and also one of the hosts for Women Empowered Across the Globe. I've been getting a lot of women reach out to me that they want to be on our program, and I'm super excited about this project. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Wumi. Thank you so much. Guys, she is a big time leader. Please reach out to her. You've got to get to know each other in here. That is what this is all about. So, guys, please go into the chat. If you've spoken, go into the chat and put your information so people can reach out to you. Put your WhatsApp information, put your LinkedIn, whatever it is, put it in the chat so people can reach out to you, okay? All right. The next person is Susie. Susie, come say hi to everyone. Guys, Susie, number one, she and I collaborate, and she has a youth empowerment program, and I have one. And so my youth are going to go to her program. Her youth are going to come to my program. How amazing is that? Wait till you see and hear about her program. It's amazing. And she's in many countries also. And she is also a podcast host for Women Empowered Across the World. Guys, I have the most amazing hosts in that on that podcast. You've got to meet every one of them. Okay, Susie, come say hi to everyone and share what your program's all about.
Thank you, Carol. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure to be amongst, like, how can I say? I call them visionaries and change makers. It is always such a pleasure to be around you. My name is Susie. I am the CEO and founder of Agricode Expo Inc. Agricode Expo Inc. is an organization that is NGO, main focus on enhancing agriculture to ICT. We have four main programs. The first one is a youth coding workshop where we train youth how to code. The second program is empowering women in agriculture and technology. The third program is a climate information service where we actually help farmers to know more about like climate art and how to use those. And our fourth program is an e-commerce platform that we're actually building to help our farmers trade their products online. And apart from that, we have three main projects we're working on. The first project is called Agricode Expo Africa, with main purpose bringing the youth back to the farmland. And that program itself has that project itself has a lot of sub-program. I will spare you from all my talking. The next project we have is called the Agricode Expo School of Purpose, because we discovered that though the funds were released and the project were there, the youth weren't able to achieve those projects. And we decided to ask ourselves, why is that happening? And the main question that came out from that other question is, what is my purpose? Because I personally discover my purpose, and because of that, I am very focused on my vision and its accomplishment. So the School of Purpose is there to answer this question for the youth. So it's all about empowering youth into visionary leaders and leaders into impactful change makers. And the third program we have, and it's thanks to Carol, the program is called Harvest Heroes. It is a podcast called Harvest Heroes, and it's all about the untold story of extraordinary farmers. We have a lot of farmers at Agricode Expo, almost 3,000. And our aim was, and I thought about this, why not have a platform as Carol has one to portray the amazing women? Why not have one to portray the amazing work our farmers are doing around the world. So the podcast will be starting very, very soon, in like 2 weeks. We have the song launch, the flyer launch already on YouTube. If you go to our YouTube channel on I.E.A.T Expo. And I am also a podcast host for the Y.E.A. Empowering Women, for the Y.E.A. program. That is amazing, amazing, amazing. I think a lot of women shared their story, and I was personally blessed, I can say, by other people's story. And I invite you all, please go and follow that YouTube channel. I promise you, by following that, I can say your life will not be the same again, or your way of thinking will not be the same again. So thank you, Carol.
Woo. Thank you, Susie. Thank you so much. Guys, she was a guest on our podcast because we're having all the hosts, the host for the podcast, make sure they share their story also, because it's so inspiring. Please do not miss hers. It is so inspiring. She faced many, many obstacles and challenges along the way. And look where she is, because she didn't quit. She didn't stop. She was unstoppable. Woo! And her purpose was what drove her. Her purpose was so much bigger than her fears and then her doubts and that limited mindset. She had to consistently create a thriving mindset to get where she is. So go listen to her story, please. Go listen to Megan.
I want to be on your podcast, Susie.
Oh, thank you. I definitely leave my contact, and please, you can send me an email and I'll definitely put you on the list. Thank you.
Please,
it's amazing to have you.
Please put your information in the chat right now. It's set up for everyone. So guys, put your information in the chat. We have so many people on here right now. I may not get to everyone, okay? But please put your information in the chat. Okay, so let me look here. I am going to have Coach Fred come on. He is, guys, I want you to know, he is my co-facilitator. He is going to co-lead with me in the October program. That is a very special place. And please welcome him and congratulate him, because this is something that's pretty big, okay? And he's taking on a lot to make it happen. We're only about 3 weeks out from the program now, and he's got a lot to learn to get there. So please support him. Please cheer him on. He'll do great. Okay, Coach Fred, come say hi to everyone and just tell them a little bit about your book and your business, what you do. Let people know who my bold leaders are in here, okay?
Okay. Yeah, good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, everyone. I believe you're coming from different countries. My name is Fred, also known as Coach Fred Uganda. I'm from the central part of Uganda, just a few kilometers from Entebbe International Airport. Right, I'm a business, life, and marketing skills trainer, trying to empower young people with the skills so that they can create some reasonable and self-reliant lifestyle. So I'm so glad to be part of Y.E.A. program. And since I joined Y.E.A., I'm not remained the same. My life has changed tremendously, and I've seen a fundamental change in my own life and some other people to whom I normally speak to on a daily basis. And in my journey of coaching, of course, I'm promoted beyond what I expected, because today, as a coach, I've started really seeing so many people yearning for my service. And in terms of business, life, and marketing skills, I've handled some companies offering sales and marketing, customer care skills to their teams of salespersons. And at the same time, young people are now starting to come to me in with a need to have at least some life skills, because you find that most of the young people in Africa are coming out of the university with a paper in terms of a certificate or a degree or a diploma, but they cannot turn this into a job. And they end up going into Arab countries looking for jobs, as some girls end up in marriage, early marriages, and sometimes they become single mothers. So the problem becomes a problem. But now, with my program of coaching, I'm looking at transforming young people with a mindset from negative to positive, instilling this thriving mindset, making sure that at least they can be who they are supposed to be. So I'm writing a book, the rise of an African thriving mindset. It is a whole set of book. It has 2 chapters. One chapter is a soft skill chapter. It builds the mindset of a young entrepreneur. And then the second part of the book is a business, purely business. I'm putting up over 100 businesses that a young entrepreneur can be able to start after working on the mindset. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm so glad to stand out to be a facilitator and a coach in this whole program. Indeed, it would be an injustice if I don't stand out, because this is almost my second year in this program of Y.E.A. Therefore, I need to give back. So I thank Carol and Christy and the rest of the coaches who have empowered me, and you're still empowering me to become who I am, especially in this journey of being a coach. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Coach Fred, now co-facilitator Fred. And guys, you will see him in the program leading pieces of the course every week with me. So please reach out to Coach Fred, to co-facilitator Fred, bold leader Fred. He will enrich your life. Okay. And he's big in TikTok and YouTube. And so you definitely want to connect with him. Coach Fred, please put your information in the chat so people can reach out to you. Okay. All right. Next person I want to have come, and Rays of Hope. Hi, welcome. Hi, Ronald. Welcome. Can you unmute and say hi to everyone? Please tell us where you're from and what is it that you are doing in life?
Okay, Carlo. Good evening, everyone.
Hi.
This is Ronald, Rays of Hope. I'm here with my orphans. They can wave. Can you say hi?
Hi, guys.
So I'm so happy for my third time to attend this Zoom meeting. I was a bit late, but due to some duties, one of them was sick, and the condition is not good as well. But God will provide. One of them is very, very, very sick.
Oh, no.
I have an orphanage, and you are seeing some of them, they are here. I have an orphanage school as well I'm running. That is Raise of Hope Junior School.
Yes.
And an orphanage ministry. But they are here and they are doing well. And they are very, very excited to see you guys.
Hi, guys. I love that.
Yeah.
Totally love that. Those are our future leaders, guys. Those are our future leaders. Yeah. I love that.
Yeah, so I'm doing education. I'm Leonard. I'm a teacher by profession. I'm an evangelist. I serve God as well.
Yes.
And God is providing. I have piggery projects, and the piglets are doing well. Now they are 9, and all the things are moving on well. But due to some challenges like tuition and fees for my kids, it is still another challenge, feeding and paying the staff. Now the teachers, they are 7 in number. Right now, the month is ending very soon. But that is where I'm feeling.
Really great, Ronald.
I call upon all the teachers in this group to come and support me. I have the farming, piggery, making pads for some children. We move around the community and we sell them. But God will provide. I'm so happy with Y.E.A. Carlos, thank you so much. And our friend Sisi for the great work done. Thank you so much. I'm in Uganda.
Absolutely. Please, Rays of Light. Ronald, put your information in the chat so people know who you are and what you're about and how to contact you, okay? And thank you for what you do. Thank you.
Okay.
Absolutely. All right. The next person I want to have come, Martin. I haven't seen you in a while. Martin, come and introduce yourself. Unmute. Hi, welcome. There you are.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Good to see you.
Yeah, thank you. I've been a while off internet because my phone.
Yeah, we've been missing you.
Lost.
So tell us where you're from and what do you want?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's been long, but of course, when I've been away, I have not been just idle. I've been in operation. I've been moving on my projects, and of course, my projects are in farming, and I've shared them on my Facebook. Uh, Go account, the one which I was using the phone, the other phone which got lost. I got locked out. Forgot the password. Now everything is new. Yeah, so I'll be sharing my new Facebook account. I have texted Madam Christie on Messenger. Yeah, that
Wonderful.
is
Make
it.
sure, Martin, make sure you put your information, put your links in the chat so people can follow you, so people
Okay,
can
thank you.
friend you, so people can, right? Okay, guys, put your social media
Okay,
in the chat so we can follow.
okay, then.
Okay. And guys,
Thank you.
please, please come and share my channel on YouTube. Please, please like it and comment and share my channel on YouTube. I'll be putting that in the chat. All right. Thank you, Martin. Thank you. Okay, Jonah, is it Aurelia Jonah? Yes, unmute and please tell us who invited you, where you're from, and what are you up to?
Hi, everyone. My name is Aurelia. I'm from South Africa. I've been invited to this program from Megan Diaz. So she's the one that told me about it. I'm happy to be here. I am a young entrepreneur in the agriculture space. So I'm the business owner of ATLA Projects. It stands for All Things Logistics and Agriculture. So I took two divisions, logistics and agriculture, and I'm merging it together to make a difference in this space in South Africa and hopefully globally as well. I strongly believe in self-sustainability. I aim to use my business to help domestic farmers to convert from seed to seedlings and eventually in the commercial space as well. And we basically supply farms with efficient solutions that they lack in. So for basic training and access to resources, that's what I aim to do through my business. And I would love to connect with fellow people here that are in the agriculture space that I can learn from and possibly collaborate with and see where this goes. Thank you.
Wonderful. So really,
Well, she has to definitely, yeah, she has to definitely connect with me because I didn't introduce myself. So let me just share now who I am. My name's Christy Abbott, and I am a permaculture educator here in Florida. I live in Florida, and promoting and visiting permaculture farms in Kenya and in Uganda. So Kenneth and I just I just returned from Kenya with Kenneth here in Y.E.A. He's one of our coaches, and he and I, he was the venue for a permaculture convergence that we created and invented through this program, Y.E.A. There wasn't a permaculture convergence before, and it was invented here inside this program. It was a project I created through Y.E.A. And I had several coaches on my team. I visited Stephen while I was there, Coach Stephen, and he took me through a beautiful forest. And on my YouTube page, you can see that video of me in a stream there that was in the leopard forest. Was it the leopard forest, Stephen? He's got to come on and tell me where I was. He took me through this beautiful African forest, where antelope used to run free, and leopards, I do believe, but now they're all gone. man is the biggest predator now. So for all of those in agriculture, if you could connect with me here on our Y.E.A. WhatsApp, just say that you are interested in permaculture, agriculture projects, and let me know that you met me here in Y.E.A. Otherwise, I'll be inviting you to Y.E.A. if you don't say. So, thank you for letting me share. And
guys,
what we
she's a global teacher in permaculture.
I am.
Please reach out to her. She has fingers everywhere. You want your organization to grow bigger. You want to reach out to Christy. Okay. She has her hand.
And I'm the head coach of this program.
Yes.
And
yes.
I got to coach many of the coaches who are now coaches.
Yeah.
And so I love Y.E.A. Carol and I just posted a picture today of Carol and I in a celebration that we were at in 2019, where we got celebrated together for our efforts. So she and I have been pals for a very, very long time. Wow. And I'm just so proud to be part of this project with her. And
Thank you.
Please reach out to me. Let's create something.
Yes. Yeah. Let's do it. Okay. Next person I want to have come on. It's Andy. Andy, who has invited you? Where are you from? Andy, are you there? Andy, hi. Welcome. Oh, can you unmute? Let's see if I'll give you a prompt here. There you go. Unmute. Okay. There you are. Hi, Andy. Where are you from? Hear me? Yes. Where are you from and who invited you?
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yes. Can you hear me? Yes. All right. I'm Andy. I'm from South Africa. I was invited by Susie of Agri Expo Africa. I am the coordinator in South Africa. I'm into training, mining. I'm into training, mining, and agriculture. Thank you.
Wonderful, Andy. Thank you, Susie, for the invitation to Andy. So Andy, what are you wanting to do? How do you want to take your business forward? What do you want to do with it? This is where we declare things, guys.
Yeah, I was privileged to be given an opportunity to be trained as a business advisor from government institution CEDA, USAID, and BSSA. So I want to download the skill and the experience that I've acquired in the 18 years ago. 18 years being an entrepreneur. So I want to download to the youth of Africa, not only the youth in South Africa, but the Africa, our motherland. We have 54 countries in Africa. Then I want to engage with them through your program and Susie's program at Afro Agri Expo Africa.
Andy, we're in 37 countries in Africa. So you're in a great place. And then with what Susie is connected with, oh my goodness. I do believe, guys, I'm declaring now, we will be in 54 countries in Africa. I'm declaring Y.E.A. will be in 54 countries in Africa. I want to be in every country in Africa. I want everybody knowing they deserve to thrive on this planet. I want everybody believing they deserve to thrive. And if you want to believe that, you've got to do our course. You've got to be in the October program. So Andy, please make sure that you get the link from Susie. She has it to register, and it is free to all of Africa. Okay? All right. Thank you, Andy. And welcome. Welcome. Wow. Okay, Abdul. Abdul, do you want to unmute and tell us who you are, who invited you, and what are you up to?
Abdul Kruma is my name. Hello.
Hi.
Good afternoon, good evening, everyone.
Welcome.
Thank you. Abdul Kruma is my name. Technically, I'm electrician. Academically, public health professional. Yeah.
And where are you from? Where are you from, Abdul? Where are you from?
From Sierra Leone.
Sierra Leone, yes. I thought so.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. And what do you want? What do you want to do with your life? What do you
I'm coming there. Professionally, I'm the ICS manager for Sierra Leone Produce Marketing Company, responsible for all organic products moving from Sierra Leone to Europe and Asia.
Wow.
America and like.
Wow. Okay. Well, I already know there are people you need to connect with in here.
Yes, of course, because people need chocolate. As far as you need good quality cool. So I'm here.
Who invited
like I said,
you, Abdul? Who invited you?
This is where I'm coming. I was invited by Susie.
Susie,
Agrico Expo. Agrico Expo.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, Susie. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, so like I said, the very day I get my certificate from university on my graduation day, I decided within myself that I must employ people. I will not remain working for people. So I must employ people that will be there working for me on a monthly basis. That was my first inspiration. And thank God I'm moving towards that. As a public health professional responsible for food certification, food poisoning and food certification, I have about 2,500 farmer base I'm operating with. With that, I have interacted with a lot of youth in the rural setting. So I decided to form an organization called Community Youth Development Programs. I started with it very well on stock.
Abdul, you want to bring your kids. Yeah. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah.
I narrow it to Y.E.A.Thriving Agro Business and Protein Resource Center. Y.E.A.Thriving Agro Business and Protein Resource Center. So I have passion for rural community youth and also out of school youth. Look at Africa setting currently, more especially the out of school youth are one out of school youth in Sierra Leone. If you think about political violence, drug abuse, alcoholism, they are involving into all of these negative acts. And therefore, my passion is to bring them on board and find way we can change their lives. So that is the reason, more especially why I'm here about project writing and all sort of things. But more especially, what makes me more inspirational and more happier is that the very day I came in contact with Susie, when Susie introduced herself to me, I say, wow, there are still productive women out there. There are still women out there that can think positively in the lives of men. And the way Susie have been working aimlessly from the presentations, the training with Y.E.A., when I listened to that, wow, I was so happy. I was so happy about Susie, because when it gave, I think on that presentation, Susie gave his background information about how it all started. So it was so nice that I said, wow, this kind of people, when you come in contact with them, working with them, with all forces you are having, apply it. They are people really, they have clear conscience and clear mindset that they believe in what they are doing. And if you work with somebody that believes in what he or she is doing, you also have that determination, that passion. You will move and you will grow. If you put this idea together, trust me, you will achieve your goal. So when Susie introduced me again to Y.E.A., I say, wow, Y.E.A., I don't know much about Y.E.A., but I think I have interacted with you guys, I think, in one meeting. When you introduce yourself, you tell us about the focus of Y.E.A. I say, oh, Susie is not only working with Agrico Expo. Susie is also diving to interact with other people that are more productive. Because when in NGO world, in social world, when your networking is strong, if you have stronger networking, all your determination will come to light. So in that vein,
Thank
I
you,
was so
Abdul.
happy, and also I'm happy about Y.E.A. I'm happy to be part of you guys. So
Thank you.
that
Thank
is
you,
Abdul Kuruma.
Abdul. Thank you. We look forward to having you in our program. Thank you so much, Susie, for all the people you are inviting. Thank you. Thank you. And you will get to share more inside the
Welcome.
course. Oh, yeah, you're going to get to share
Welcome.
much more inside the course. Okay. Thank you. All right. So, guys, I want to tell you, because we have a lot of new people on here. So, I want to tell you the 7 pillars. Number 1, guys, is mindset. It's the biggest deal. I used to say it's a big deal. No, it's the biggest deal. Can Christy, can you mute people, please? Thank you. So mindset, it's the biggest deal. Number 2 is focus. Guys, focus. What you focus on is what you get. If you're focused out here and focused out here, and you are not focused in what you're up to, good luck getting it. Number 3 is declaration. Declare it, make it so. Declare it everywhere. Tell everybody what you want in your life. So the doors open. Many doors will open. I declared I wanted to go global, guys, 4 years ago in my North America program. My knees shook. I didn't know how I was getting there. Keith Sims said, I'm going to Africa, Carol. And I said, find me entrepreneurs. And now we're in 37 countries in Africa. We're in 52 countries now, guys. Incredible. And 37 are in Africa. incredible. So please, please use these pillars in your life. So then the next one is visualization. If we say visualization is your blueprint to your future. Guys, if you can't visualize what you're up to, what you're committed to, your NGOs, your CBOs, your nonprofits, your organizations, your businesses, if you can't see the bigger picture in 6 months from now, in 12 months from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, you have no blueprint to the actions to take to get there. So visualization is vital, and we teach you how to do it. Next one is accountability / imperfect action. Guys, accountability is you being your word to you and to others. Wow. What a difference it will make in your life if you'll be your word to you, which so many times we sell ourselves out. We won't speak it out loud. We'll just say, oh, I'll do it. And it doesn't happen. Can you mute?
I can't see who it is, Carol.
Okay, I'm muting. All right. So anyway, when they speak, Christy, their thing will light up. So just look for lit up things. Anyway, and then so accountability is vital. And by the way, guys, you get an accountability partner every week in Y.E.A. Once we do the accountability piece, you start getting an accountability partner. They are so cool. And then / imperfect action, guys, it changed my life. And that's why I shared it. And that's why I put it in my course. Imperfect action. Listen, I'm somebody that believed it had to be perfect or I wouldn't do it. It had to be so perfect. And in my mind, I could never get to perfect. So I didn't do anything. I said, Carol, if you're going to do something in your life, you've got to start creating imperfect actions and then perfect it, tweak it, work with it, perfect it along the way, but get it out there, take the action. And so when I started taking imperfect action, my life changed. I became an action taker. Okay. And that's what you'll be. And then the next one is creativity. Guys, that's where you get to experience your greatness and we get to experience your greatness. In this program, you will experience your greatness inside of what things you create in here. It's amazing. Creativity is so, so powerful in our lives. Okay. And then the last one and not the least is community. Guys, it's the glue that holds this whole group together. It's our community of people that, number one, will cheer you on for what you want to do. You'll never hear someone say, oh, that's too big for you. Oh, you can't. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, are you kidding me? There's no way you're going to do that. That's just not possible. You won't hear people say that in here. You'll hear people go for it. You can do this. It's yours. Own it. So guys, community is so vital that you go with people in what you're up to. You connect with people that get behind you. You draw your energy from people that believe in you. And you network with people that can take you forward. Okay. Now, I want to say one thing, and those are the pillars, guys. And if you will, in 10 weeks, you will put them in your life. You'll try them all on. You'll work with them. You'll see what your mind is telling you about those pillars. You'll create powerful, empowering phrases that eliminate those limiting ones, that you'll give no power to those limiting mindsets. Okay? So these are powerful, powerful pillars. And if you'll put them in your life after the course, you keep them in your life, you'll thrive. Ask our coaches, ask our head coaches, ask the country directors, ask people what is happening in their lives around using these pillars. Okay? All right. So those are the pillars. That's what we do, guys. We give you a coach. We also give you an accountability partner, and you work in creating what it is you want in your life, taking it higher, raising the level. If you want to go global with your project, your NGO, your CBO, whatever, this is a place. If you want to take your business to a higher level, making more money, this is the place. Because when you graduate from this program, you will be an action taker. You will be someone that makes things happen. You'll be unstoppable. You want those things? Register for this program. And please, guys, this isn't just for you. It's for your friends and your neighbors and your community. What would your community look like if there were 50 people from your community that did this program and had a thriving mindset instead of a negative, limited? You can't do that. What are you thinking? I've heard that so many times, and I'm doing it, guys. Susie has heard that so many times, and she's doing it. Coach Fred's heard that many times, and he's doing it. Christy has heard that so many times, and she's doing it. Guys, just know you can do it. But don't do it alone. Never go alone when you can go with a community of people that believe in you. Never go alone. You will go so much faster and so much further with a community that believes in you. And that's why community is so vital. So guys, we only have 3 more of these calls, only 3 more before the course starts. So if you have people in your life that you want thriving, you want them to have these 7 pillars in their lives. You want them to let go of, they have to struggle and survive life. Invite them to this call. Let them see what we are up to and what we are doing. And let them have a choice in whether or not they want to move forward with us. Give them that choice by sharing it. And that's what happened, guys. This call used to be maybe 19 or 20. We now have 40 people on this call. I want you to understand the growth that happens. And I want to thank every one of you that have invited new people to this program, and you all know who you are. I love every one of you. Thank you so much for the growth. And we want to now support you in your growth. Okay. So, all right, I'm going to have a few more people introduce themselves. Zainab, do you want to unmute and introduce yourself and say who invited you and where you're from? Zainab, are you there? Let me give you a prompt. There you go. Are you there? Okay. Make sure, guys, that you put your information in the chat. I'm going to go and get mine. Christy, can you call on some people, have them introduce themselves, give them just a few seconds. If they don't answer, we have to move on.
I would be happy. I would be happy
Zen.
to introduce myself.
Oh, yes. Hi, Zen. Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead.
Zen, and then there's after him, Maury Abdullah.
Okay.
Hey, everybody. My name is Zen Sitole. I'm the Chief Experience Officer at 263 Hub. We are a BPO premier outsourcing company here in Harare, Zimbabwe. As you can see, we're in the office right now. We're currently onboarding about 100 agents for a campaign that we just started. Just a quick glimpse of what the office looks like. We look forward to working with all of you and getting as much help and as much support, and as we continue to grow this community, Africa to the world, everybody. Thank you.
Well, you sound American.
Wow.
How did you end up there? You do not have a colonial accent.
I'm from Zimbabwe. I spent the last 20 years in the United States.
Yeah, there it is. Okay.
while being in the United States, I realized I needed to give back. And part
You
of giving
go.
back was coming
Yeah.
home and building
Thank
something
you.
sustainable for everybody.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Zen,
Yes.
Zen Keith here. Brother, thank you so much for
Yeah.
carving out time and being here with us. You are so welcome to be here. I'm so glad Geneva invited you.
Me too.
And
Thank you.
YEA can be a resource for the personal development of all your agents. Believe me, there's so much here for the mutual benefit of personal development across the world and reaching out and sharing the power that is generated within your organization and have it just magnify the excellence around the world. And
Vernon, thank you. Thank you. I don't know if you guys know, I met Vernon 2, 3 years ago here in Zimbabwe. He was making incredible initiative, and I thought to just stay in touch with him. And every single day I speak with him, he introduces me and he empowers me and he informs me and he educates me. So same with Geneva. I enjoy our chats. I'm not going to drag it, but the two gentlemen there, if this group is a reflection of those two men, I sincerely look forward to adding value to it myself.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They are very integral in who we are. Who they are is who we are. So
Ubuntu,
yes.
Ubuntu spirit.
Absolutely.
I
Thank you,
am
Keith,
because you
Keith,
are.
Keith.
I
Yeah.
love that. Oh, I so love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
And
Thank you,
then
guys.
Maury Abdullah. Thank you, Zen.
Yeah, greetings to everyone. I'm Maury Abdullah Lahai from Sierra Leone. I am happy to be part of this meeting. I was invited to this meeting by Susie, and I want to use this opportunity to extend my profound gratitude to you, Susie, having been able to connect me to many people. Currently, I am a teacher, and at the same time, I serve as a small-scale farmer. And I have always been thinking of becoming a large-scale farmer. That is what I intend to do. So I thank you all, and I'm very much happy. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Susie, for inviting Maury. Yay. Very good. Let's see. Nita with Apika Orphans Bridge. Would you be willing to share with us who invited you and what you're up to? Are you there?
She sometimes has issues, so
Okay.
she doesn't answer.
What about Teal O'Malley?
Okay, so guys,
are you able to
I put the registration link in the chat.
Thank you.
Please make sure you register if you have not. I need to have an idea of who is going to be in the program in October, but please register if you have not. Okay, go ahead, Christy.
Yeah. Well, now I don't see him. Gentile O'Malley, are you available to accept the prompt to unmute and come tell us who invited you and where you are and what you see possible for yourself inside this program?
There he is.
Thank you.
My name is Omali, Gentil Omali.
Hi, Omali.
I'm coming DRC Congo.
In Congo.
Wonderful. Who invited you, Omali?
Yeah, Congo, DRC. English is difficult for me.
Not hearing you.
Yeah, we're not hearing
you. Can you get closer to your microphone?
I think he's had a lot of issues around
Is
getting
he
on.
frozen?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's another person, Dorcas James, that we haven't heard from.
Wonderful.
Can you accept the prompt to unmute and come tell us who you are?
Did you say Assumpta?
I didn't.
Well,
I
that's okay.
said,
Go ahead and take on
but
Assumpta because the other one's on.
yes, please, if you're ready, please share.
Yes.
Oh, my name is Assumpta Mwera. Hi everyone. I'm a Ugandan based in Uganda. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm currently self-employed. I've just started a company. Annette Maweje from Uganda is the one who invited me.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
what's your project as an entrepreneur?
Okay, I do lots of things, but apparently I've just started a company that is going to, it's called Made Tech Engineering and Financial Solutions. Personally, I'm an accountant, but this company is going to be, the company is going to be doing digital health, digital health. It will be doing electrical engineering, IT solutions, and financial consultancy. And so far, yes.
Wonderful.
That's the new company. And basically, it is going to be engaging a number of youth who are mostly knowledgeable in digitalizing day-to-day challenges of what our community faces. So that's what we are trying to do. They'll be setting up websites and such kind of things.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Brilliant. Beautiful.
Absolutely. Thank you, Assumpta. I reached out to you on WhatsApp, so you and I have been talking. So welcome.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
And please put your information in the chat so people can connect with you, okay? Wonderful. All right.
Okay.
Okay, James.
I thought I saw Festus. Oh, okay, James.
Yeah,
Did
well,
James
he's
come
on now, so I want to see if he wants to come and introduce himself. Dorcas, James.
Yeah.
Can you introduce yourself? I'm going to unmute. There you go. Hi. Oh, they're talking.
No,
she's
still
talking.
unmuted.
No, not coming. Oh, there. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening. This is Dorcas James speaking from Nigeria.
Ah, awesome.
Hello.
Who invited you?
It's my coordinator from Nigeria that invited me to this platform.
Your director from Nigeria?
Uh-huh. And who is the person that invited you?
It's Alonge. Alonge.
Okay.
Alonge.
Okay, wonderful. And what are you up to? Tell us what you do, what you're up to. What do you want to do?
I want to go into full-time farming.
Full-time farming. You want to reach out to my head coach, Christy. Yeah. And there are many, many farmers in here and trainers in here around farming that Christy works with. She works with everyone. Okay. So reach out to these people. And will you, Dorcas, will you put your information in the chat so we can reach out to you? Okay.
Yeah, I will do that.
Awesome. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay.
There's a Magumba Tufari.
Are you there?
Can you come off mute and share with us?
Yeah, Magumba, I'm going
are?
to give him a prompt. There you go. Magumba, are you there? You're muted. Can't hear you. There you are. Hi.
There he is.
Welcome.
Yes, Magumba tribe from Uganda, the eastern region part of Uganda. Yes, I was invited here by my friend called Saleh. He's also in the eastern region of Uganda. I'm very, very happy to be part of Y.E.A. because he has told me each and everything about it. So I had to join because, like, according to my background, I was very, very interested with it. Currently, I'm the CEO, Help Now, charity organization. Like since my primary level, the little I had to help my friends see. Now, I'm a teacher, and we agreed with my director. The part of my salary goes to the community. Then half of it, I use it as a person. So,
wow.
Like, it could be good if many people join me. Okay, thank you. Like in this activity, because like we here, but we have our brothers and sisters who are out there who needs help, but when they cannot get anybody who can help them. But for us who have something a little, we can reach them and give help. Like as now, the school where I'm teaching, I have 4 kids that I'm teaching that we agreed with my director. And things are moving on. So I'm planning to expand it to even to bring more children in my organization, but I have to go a little bit. Somebody may ask that, why have you not been publishing it on social media? Like some of the people say, when you go social media, that is a scam, that is what, that's so for me, I said, no, I have to do it till I get the rightful channels and people whom we can do these things together.
Well,
so
Magumba,
I'm very, very happy.
Yeah, this is the right community for you. We have many teachers in this community. You fit right in. So welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, Richmond, do you want to unmute and say hi to everyone and where you're from and who invited you and what are you up to?
Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Richmond. I was invited by Susie of Agrico Expo. I'm an agriculturist and I've been in industry for the past 10 years. It is my desire to help peasant farmers. They have the passion to grow food to help in sustaining the food security in the country, but they are the ones who I think gets the lesser share of everything in terms of resources, in terms of everything. But the resource that I have is not in terms of money or whatever. My resource is the knowledge that day in, day out, I reach out to them to pass out the information to them so that they will get the enough knowledge, produce more, and they themselves will, the crop that they grow, it will help alleviate them from their poverty. What you grow is something that it should help you to move away from the poverty line in every aspect of your life. And I'm also into mushroom production. In all my life, I don't wish to work for somebody or work for people. I wish to help people rather to make the good use of every available land that they have so that they can produce more. And that is my field, and that is what I'm helping the communities around me to achieve the target in their farming sector. Climate change whatever information that they need to help them in their growth of their crops or whatever is something that I always give it to them so that they can grow more food. And now, as I said earlier, I'm into mushroom production as a full-time business that I want to be the #1 producer in Ghana and also supply to all the African countries across the globe. So basically, this is what I am into. Thank you so much. And sorry, I didn't add this one. I am from Ghana, and I don't know if we have Ghanaians around here. I salute you all, and I greet you all as well. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, Richmond.
Carol,
Yes, go ahead, Susie.
Carol, I want to intervene. I want to intervene in this and just say these are just the little tips of the farmers we have on our podcast. See, amazing work they do. This is just a little bit of it. So please, when the podcast is out, please come and watch our amazing farmers and see how you can connect and do amazing things together. So this is just a little bit.
Really
Thank you.
beautiful.
Thank you so much.
you. Thank you, Richmond. And you are in the right place. You're in the right community of people that will support what you're up to. Thank you. Thank you, Susie. All right. Teresa Coombson, our Africa director. Guys, this is where it's all started in being in Africa is Teresa. Teresa, can you come and please share with everyone? Say hi. And she will be delivering pieces of the program in October. Hey, Teresa.
Hi, Carol.
Oh my goodness, so good to hear from you. She's a new mom, guys. She's a new mom. So she's had to step back from Y.E.A. for a little while, but she's back. She's back.
And I'm happy to be back.
Oh, we have missed you.
I miss you all more. I just listened to all the sharings and you are doing great. Nigeria, South Africa, and everything everybody wishes to do. This is the right place for you. I've just been smiling throughout. I've missed a lot, but I promise to catch up very soon. Keith, I saw you. I miss you so much. Christy, I miss you too. Please, everyone who has joined, in October, don't exempt yourself. Be punctual, always be around. And I know that everything is going to change for you. If you were at 10, you move to 20. That was my story. Something that I used, I think, 5 years to procrastinate through Y.E.A. I got it after a year. I had to follow up, and then my business has changed and transformed. So please, guys, October, let's all be present. Don't just be in the welcome call and then run away. Please, let's all be present. And I know things will change for you or become better. Thank you all. Carol, I love you.
I love you, Teresa, and I'm so thrilled that you are coming back to our October program. Oh my goodness. Cannot wait. Guys, I am so excited about this program because we have so many amazing people that are going to be in this program, working together, cheering one another on, succeeding, winning. Woo! It's thriving, guys, thriving.
Kyle Tech has his hand up. Oh, he stepped away. And then there's Promise.
I see Mike. And then we'll take Promise. Mike, are you there? His hand was up. Where'd he go? I don't see it now.
I just wanted to make sure everybody from Ghana knew that my junior sister, Teresa Coombson, is in Ghana. She's from Ghana.
She's from Ghana?
Yeah, she is from Ghana. Yeah.
And so both of my Africa directors, Mike Femier, he's from Ghana, and so is Teresa. Okay? So make sure you reach out to them. Both Africa directors are from Ghana. If you're in Ghana, please reach out to them. Okay. All right. Zaniba, Zainab. You want to unmute and introduce yourself. I don't know how to say your name. I'm going to give you a prompt. There you go. Are you there? There you are. Hi.
There she is.
Hi.
Come on.
Welcome. Can you hear us? No, she's not being able to hear. Okay, I'm going to mute her. Okay, so Mike, you have your hand up. Nwandia. Mike, hi, welcome. Introduce yourself. Where are you from? Who invited you, and what are you up to?
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Hi.
My name is Mike Nwandi. My name is Mike Nwandienda. Currently from Uganda, southwestern part of Uganda, that is Kabale. I was invited here by Madam Suzy Tracy through Agricultural Expo Uganda and Agricultural Expo Africa. I'm still a student.
Say that again.
I'm still a student.
You're still a student?
A student here in
Uganda. Mike, we have many students from Uganda. Many. Okay. So very cool. Okay. Let's see. Mike, are you there?
Kyle Tech has his hand up.
He went away. Okay. Okay. Payne. Yes, please come introduce yourself. You went back to Kyle Tech. You must have dropped off. Payne, please.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yourself.
Yeah, my network went down, so I had to relog again. I want to thank you so much for this opportunity. I want to thank Uncle Geneva for actually inviting me to this platform. My name is Payne Farai Kufua. I'm from Zimbabwe. I'm a young miner. I lead an organization that's called Young Miners Foundation. So I also brought my brothers here. I've got Kononia and Azaria, who are also part of my executive team of my Young Miners Foundation. So what we do here, we're organizing young people between 18 to 40 years into more formalized mining enterprises. We are saying small-scale mining should now be taken as a business, not as a poverty-driven initiative or a get-rich-quick scheme. So what we are simply doing is we are doing trainings. We've partnered with academic institutions, the Zimbabwe School of Mines, the Gwanda State University, and other institutions to ensure that we do trainings on formalization and professionalization of small-scale mining. We are also running courses on the occupational health and safety, because there has been accidents happening at small-scale mining areas and diseases like silicosis, tuberculosis that have been caused primarily because of inhaling dust and gases underground. So we are also running a ventilation systems course all around the country, as well as the occupational health and safety. All we are trying to do is to formalize and professionalize small-scale mining. We want small-scale miners to grow from small to medium, if not large scale. So basically, we're a membership base of 2,500 all over the country, decentralized in every province, where we have a regional director who oversees activities in that particular province. So our ambition is to establish one model mine, which is an example, of course, of a formalized and professional mining enterprise, which is going to grow from small to medium, if not large scale. Again, we also want to create employment. With young people who are graduating from institutions, failing to get jobs at big mining houses. But then, if we formalize and professionalize our small-scale mines, these young guys can now actually come and get jobs at our small-scale mining enterprises. So in the process, we are creating employment. Of interest is we have also engaged young women in mining. Mining has been predominantly dominated by men. So we have brought in some young women to also participate, possibly as consultants. We've got some young mining engineers, even semi-skilled, who are also participating in small-scale mining. When it is formalized, it is easy to bring women on board. But when it is informal and rogue, it is difficult to bring young women. And also we have also a young miners disability unit, where we have brought in opportunities for the disabled in the mining environment. They are going to be the ones who are selling PPE. They are going to be the one who are selling even ration and other consumables that we require at our mining houses. So we are including everyone in the ecosystem. Those who are service providers in terms of environmental consultants, mining engineering, surveyors, your geologists, your metallurgists. We want mining to be a growing industry in the whole continent. We are also looking for strategic partnerships with other countries who are also doing mining. So then we can actually exchange notes, share experiences, and build an ecosystem amongst ourselves as young people who are in mining. So that at least we can also trade on minerals, gems. Yeah.
So great, Payne. So great.
So this, you see this bracelet I'm wearing. It is a product of one of our members who actually did it. It's a stone. It was cut and polished. So we also have projects where young people are also cutting and polishing gemstones. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you.
I look forward to continue networking with you.
Thank you, Payne. We look forward to having you in this community. We look forward to hearing all the amazing things that you are accomplishing inside of all the places you are making a difference. You are what I call a difference maker. You look for ways to make a difference and create ways to make a difference. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Okay, Kenneth, I know you have your hand up. Please come and share. And I want to hear the newest statistics. How many trees have you planted?
Thank you. Hello.
Hi,
Thank
Kenneth.
you, team, for giving me opportunity.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Always.
I thank God for meeting you again. I'm in the dark, so don't worry. I hope you can see me.
We're not being able to hear you very well.
So I will go straight to...
Okay.
Yeah,
you're cutting in and out. You're cutting in and out.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, better.
Can you hear me now? Oh, okay. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to and I would like just to inform you that we have added more trees. I got a boost from the community.
Nope, it's going in and out, Kenneth. We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Close to the...
No, we can't hear
Is it
you.
okay now, Carol?
Oh, yeah, better. Okay, go.
Okay. Thank you so much. I was saying that today we were joined by a group of 100 people from different community who joined at Atsiat town, the place that Christy about visited, and we also had a tournament. I was joined by my girls, and we planted more trees.
How many? How many now?
My
How many?
statistics is showing.
How many?
Today we have hit 100,000 trees, and I'm very happy. And I think we need to call up for a celebration.
100,000 trees.
Yes. Yes.
Today.
So, Christy.
How many? Okay, so how many altogether have you planted now? What's your number? You got to be close to 1 million. What are you at?
Yeah, today we hit 100,000 trees.
You hit 100.
According to our statistics.
Okay, so are you close to 1 million trees that you planted all together?
Yeah, we are remaining with 200,000 trees to hit 1 million tree, of which that is our plan for this year, that we hit 1 million trees.
Yes.
For this year.
Guys,
so he has 200,000 to go.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
And he will be at 1 million trees that he has planted.
Wow.
And he declared his campaign is to plant 2 million trees across Africa. And he's 200,000 from being at 1 million trees.
Halfway there. Wow.
Yeah, yes. We are also planning to have a training and I would like you people to say hi. We also are planning to have another training on October of this year. So it will run for 3 days. So we request you people to come and join us. It will be a permaculture and syntropic agroforestry training. And also, we'll also share some of the pillars of Y.E.A. and also the pillars from our brother Geneva. Will also be sharing those pillars during those training. So, Christy and Caro, if you can join us online, it will be better for us so that at least we can share those pillars together. It will be live, and we already have so many people who are expecting to join us.
Okay, Kenneth, please put
Yes.
your information in the
Yes.
chat.
Yeah,
so people
and when
know.
is it?
And when is it? We don't know.
It will be on 25th October.
October what?
October 25th,
25th.
26th,
October
25th October.
Okay.
Yes, October 20th.
Okay.
And it will run for days. My partner also wanted to say something. Madam Ruth is here with me.
Ruth!
Awesome.
Hello, hello everyone.
Hi, Ruth.
Hi,
Welcome.
Ruth.
Welcome.
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you so much. Sorry, I couldn't log in with my phone. We don't have power.
It's
And
okay,
mine was not charged
but
today.
you're here. Yay!
Yeah.
All
It's been lovely. It's lovely to meet you guys. And for those who don't know me, I'm Ruth Akinyi. I'm from Kenya, Kisumu County, and I am championing for young girls who dropped out of school due to teenage pregnancies get back to school and complete the education. And it's been quite busy week. Having 5 girls are supposed to be doing their fourth form exams next month. And yeah, I'm doing early preparation because from next year hopefully they should be attending university, and it's now that is where there is loads of work now. And yeah, doing good.
Wonderful.
I met 3 women from Australia who are passionate about what I'm doing, helping girls, empowering girls to get education. And
Ruth,
we started working
invite them
together in that journey.
Invite them to Y.E.A. Australia. We want Australia.
Yeah. Okay, I'll share it.
Absolutely. Beautiful. All right. Okay. So guys, one more person I want to have introduce themselves, and then we have to end today. And if we did not get to you, we'll get to you next week. Okay. Promise, please come introduce yourself and tell people who you are, where you're from, and what are you up to in your life. Go for it. Oh, there you go.
All right. Good evening, Africa. Good evening, Y.E.A. Yes, I'm echoing from Africa and Nigeria precisely. Yeah, it's a privilege to serve as a director for Y.E.A. in Nigeria. And I'm also the director of Promise You Foundation in Africa, which is an American-based organization. I'm the director in Africa. And I'm committed to a lot of things. Carol, you're not aware. Of recent, I'm now working equally as an agent connecting buyers of diamond to sellers of diamond in Africa. So that's one of the things I've added to what I do. In fact, I have buyers and I'm soliciting for sellers of diamond across Africa. I've seen pain. I'm going to call him later and see if we can network around there. Thank you. And thank you for giving the space for people to write about their identity. That's where I got to know that, okay, pain is here. And I'm just looking for someone of integrity to walk around with in that. That's aside. And then, yes, of course, I'm an entrepreneur. Anywhere I see opportunity, I take up, because that's what entrepreneurship is, identifying opportunities, embracing opportunities, and turning opportunities into gold. So that's what I really do. Yeah, with our foundation, coupled with the inspiration for Y.E.A., we have a pumpkin farm. For the past few months, I've not been buying pumpkin thanks to the inspiration I draw from Y.E.A. When we did our last program. And then from our farm, we have our cassava growing. We've planted corn. We harvested corn and okra. And then we have our cassava farm thriving right now. So there are so many things in the locker room that you are welcome to a team that thrives and not a team that just survives. So open up your mind, widen up your mind, just like every great person's here. And I will always tell you of one special man here, Uncle Geneva. Uncle Geneva is the one that created that space for me to network with Carol. And so let us light up Africa. My great passion is not just about me. I'm not concerned about doing well as a person. I am concerned about seeing Africa work in my time. Not just Africa working in the future, but Africa working right now. You know, everybody want to run down to Europe. People that develop where we want to run down to. So let's make it work here so that people will envy and run down here.
Yeah.
We can do it. Africa, yes, we can. Thank you so much.
Really great. Really great. Guys, these are amazing people. Connect to them. If they are, especially in your countries, connect to them. You really and truly want to the more people you connect to, the better. The bigger you can grow, the faster you can grow, the more people you connect to. So connect to everybody in here. Connect. That is, and here's the question. When you hear people sharing, your question is this: how? How can I collaborate with this person? How can I move my business, my nonprofit, my CBO, my NGO, my passion project forward? How? When you are listening to these people, listen for how you can work together. It is how Susie and I collaborated. How is the question in everybody's mind on here and in the classroom when we're doing the class and you're hearing somebody sharing. How that's your question always. And whenever you're out there networking with people, not here but out there networking with people, have that question in your mind. How can I work with this person? How can I collaborate with this person? How? That's your question. All right. Well, guys, it is time for us to end the call today. We had 47 people on the call today. That is our top number. We had 46. That was our number. Now we're at 47. Thank you, Susie, and Joniva. Yes. Oh my goodness, for all the people that came and
Teresa.
Teresa coming back. Yes. And everybody, thank you so much. Guys, go out and believe you can thrive. Let's thrive together. That's what this community is about, is let's thrive together. Okay? We will see you guys next week. Same time. Invite your friends.
Bye, guys.
Your community. Invite. It's still time to invite people. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Today,
bye, everyone.
Today's meeting, Agrico Expo, half of the population, half of the attendance today we own. I said today's meeting, Agrico Expo own half of the population.
I love it. Abdul, I love you. I love your spirit.
Bye. Thank you, everyone.
Oh my goodness, what an amazing call today, guys. And it just gets more amazing. Just keep inviting amazing people. Bye, everyone. Bye.